We know that nationally, only 3% of philanthropic dollars are targeted to women and children. That is our focus. We are serving women, children, and families in need in the DC metropolitan area.
The mission of Many Hands is to help them have better outcomes in health, housing, education, and economic opportunities.
Many Hands is a grant-making organization. First grants were awarded in 2004. 20 years ago is a long time ago. We found that a lot of the nonprofit giving for a number of families was driven by the men in the family. So we thought this would be an organization where women could take ownership.
We spent over a year trying to figure out how to start a nonprofit and what all the different elements of that meant.
It was a very different process at that point. We didn't have a grant application. We solicited the organizations. So we had to do a lot of legwork, a lot of groundwork on it. And we just weren't sure how it was all going to go over. And when we had that room filled at the Chevy Chase Village Hall, and to have the three organizations come in and talk about their really important work, it was a very powerful moment.
It became very eye-opening in terms of the need. I mean, really sitting out here in the suburbs, really didn't have any in-depth idea of what was happening in the district.
When we raised the first $100,000, we were just giddy. There's no other way to describe it. And we were so uncertain whether we'd make that goal, but there was never any doubt that we were going to repeat the process given the needs in our community and also the interest from our donors.
With this year's donations, we will surpass $3 million in grant-making funds. And that has been spread out over 50 organizations serving women, children, and families.
Many Hands has absolutely made a huge impact on the community. With the support of the Many Hands grant, my sister's place was able to fully launch our Fresh Start program, which gives much-needed financial support to families fleeing domestic violence.
The funding for Many Hands was both generous and unrestricted. Unlike most funders, this unrestricted approach empowers us to do whatever it takes to meet our students' needs. Whether providing food, placing a washer and dryer in a school, or training the site coordinators, this grant allowed me to serve students in the best way possible.
There's a lot of need in our community, and there's a lot of tremendous organizations doing wonderful work. And as long as that's still the case, then I think Many Hands has a very important role to play. It's been one of the most important things I've done. The work is just so gratifying. The people I work with are gratifying. Some of my best friends. So it's all been wonderful.